Today I'm going to show you how to identify a line of best fit for a scatter plot. Let's review how to write an equation of a line that passes through the 2 points. So we want to get the equation in y equals mx plus b form. So we need to find the slope. So remember, my first value is x1, y1, x2, y2. So it's y2 minus y1, so we're going to do 3 minus 4, and then x2 minus x1, which is 5 minus 0. So 3 minus 4 is negative 1, 5 minus 0 is 5. So negative 1/5 is my slope. So y equals negative 1/5 x. Now as you can see, my y-intercept is already in the points. So if you plotted 0, 4, you'll be on your y-intercept. So all we have to do here is plus 4. So there's my equation of the line. We're going to do the same thing for the second one. So y2 minus y1, so 0 minus 6, and then 2 minus 0. So 0 minus 6 is negative 6, 2 minus 0 is 2, so negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. So y equals negative 3x. Once again, when my x is 0, that's my y-intercept. So 6 is my y-intercept. So we negative 3x plus 6. For the next one, we're going to need to find the slope and then use the point slope formula. So let's find the slope. 6 minus 3 over 2 minus 8. Sorry, 2 minus 8. So 6 minus 3 is 3, and 2 minus 8 is negative 6. So that's negative 1/2. So my 8 is my x1, my 3 is my y1. So now I'm going to use the point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m parenthesis x minus x1, and then I'm going to fill in for my numbers. So y minus 3 equals negative 1/2 is my slope times x minus x1, which is 8. So now I distribute. So y minus 3 is going to stay the same. Negative 1/2 x. Negative times a negative is a positive, so negative 1/2 times negative 8 is positive 4. And then I solve. Plus 3, plus 3. So my equation is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 7. Okay, now we're going to learn about the line of fit. On a scatter plot, the line of fit is drawn through most of the data points. The graphing calculators call it a linear regression to find the line of best fit. I will have the directions on how to use the graphing calculator at the end. The line is represented by the R value, and that's called the correlation coefficient. So you can see the number line in the bottom here. The stronger the relationship is, it's closer to -1 or +1. Those are both strong negative correlations on the R values. I'll show you how to do that at the end. So if the correlation is closer to 0, the correlation is a weaker correlation. Remember, a scatter plot shows a relationship between the data. Okay, so let's say we didn't have a graphing calculator, and we're going to graph the data in the table. So 0, 22 is my first point, 1, 22.5, 2, 23.5, and so on. So you can see my line starting to form a positive linear relationship. So I graphed the data in the table. I drew my line. Now I need to write an equation for my line. So we are going to average the differences. So to get from 22 to 22.5, we add 0.5. To go from 22.5 to 23.5, we add 1. To go from 23.5 to 25, we add 1.5. Plus 1, plus 1.5, plus 1 again, and then plus 1. So we're going to add 0.5 plus 1, plus 1.5 plus 1, plus 1.5 plus 1 plus 1, and then we're going to divide by 7. There are 7 numbers. So when I do that, I get 1.07. We want to round to the 10th place. So 1.1. So that is my slope. So y equals 1.1x. My y-intercept is already here. When my x is 0, my y is 22. Now I can use that equation to predict anything. So indeed, it asks, use the equation to predict the baby alligator's length next September. Well, we started in September. Next September would be 12 months. So now let's just plug in for the equation. So 1.1 times 12, because x represents the months, plus 22 will give us the alligator's approximate length next September. So it's about, I'll put the about symbol, 35 inches or 35.2 inches. Okay, and here are the steps that you will need in order to use the graphing calculator, by first plugging in your points, all the way through seeing your scatter plot, all the way through getting your linear regression or your equation. So please use this to help you use your graphing calculator. I hope this helped you understand how to find the line of fit for a scatter plot. Have a great day.